There I was in the window, looking around the store, seeing all the happy children looking into the store, hoping the parents would let them go in so they can play with the toys. I was one of the new toys at the Lily Cove department store. The only problem was that none of the kids wanted me because they all wanted the real Pokemon toys. They didn't want a toy of something that was not a Pokemon. I was very lonely because I was the only one on display, and soon they were going to put me back into storage. But all changed one day when a woman and her son came into the toy store, and the boy yelled out, "Mommy, Mommy, I want that one." I thought that he pointed at the Wingle doll next to me, but then the woman picked me up. It was the most happiest moment I've ever had, but I didn't know what would soon happen. The boy held me the whole time to their house, and then took me up to his room. What I saw in that boy's room still haunts me to this day. There were toys and dolls everywhere, destroyed. At that moment, I knew that I might die that day. I was ready for it. I didn't want to go back to that store and watch as all the other toys and dolls were picked over me. "Let's play," the boy cried. He took me and threw me across the room, and then picked me up and hit me against the wall over and over. If I was able to cry then, I would have broken out at that moment. "You behave up there," yelled the mom. "I am, Mom," yelled the boy. For the next 3 hours, he just continued hitting me and tossing me all over the place. I was hoping he would break me so this pain would stop, but it kept up. It kept up for 2 months. Then, one day, the boy was hitting me when I heard, "Oh no, I broke it." "Well, in the trash you go." He tossed me in the trash, and later that night, his mom came in and grabbed the bag and took me outside and put me in the trash bin. The next morning, the trash man came and took me to the dump where I was buried under the garbage. I knew that soon I'd be taken to the incinerator, where I would burn and this pain would end. It was about around 11:30, and I sat there, just waiting and waiting, when I heard some movement happening. Then I saw the face of a Pokemon that I've never seen before. It picked me up and whispered, "Now, why would anybody throw such a good toy away?" I thought it was weird that I could understand the Pokemon. "I know what I can do. I'll make you into a Pokemon. You would like that, right?" whispered the Pokemon. He started to say things in a deep voice, and then with a big flash of light, I was on my feet and I was able to move around. "What happened?" "I'm real," I whispered. "There, now you look much better, and your cut's gone too," he observed. I looked down to see that my cut was gone. "Now, I guess I'll be going," he added, and he left. Now where do I go? I should find somewhere to stay for the night, and leave, and not this dump. I left the dump, and I went looking for a place to spend the night. On my way, I passed the department store and saw that some men from the store were taking boxes of the dolls that just looked like me and were taking them to the dump. I had to do something so they would not be destroyed at the dump. But how would I save them? I then remembered that the Pokemon from before could help maybe, and save the toys by making them into Pokemon. I looked over the town and could not find the Pokemon from before. Then it might be not too late to save my friends. Then I heard, "Why, hello there, my friend." It was the Pokemon from before. "I need your help. My friends are going to die if I don't help help them. I need to turn them into Pokemon," I pleaded. I can see what I can do," he replied happily. "They're all at the dump, so let's go." We ran off to the dump. "Oh, where could they be? It's all junk, 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 and more junk," I complained. "Nothing is just junk. Everything has a meaning and is useful in some way," he noted. "Look over there." We ran over to the pile of toys. "Can you turn them into Pokemon?" I pleaded. "I'll see what I can do." He then began to do what he did from before. And like last time, there was a flash, and the toys were Pokemon. What's going on? One whispered. This Pokemon just saved us and turned us all into Pokemon. What Pokemon? Another one whispered. I looked up to see that the Pokemon was gone. Never mind. We need to get out of here. We began to leave when we heard, Hey, what are you Pokemon doing in here? Get out! A man had came out of a small house and started to run at us, and we didn't know what to do. Then I tripped over something and fell on a pin. The man fell over and started to scream out in pain. What's going on? Said the man. I got up and pulled the pin out of me, and the man stopped screaming. How'd you do that? Examined one of the Pokemon. I don't know, I just fell on the pin and then he started to scream. The man got up and then looked at us with fear in his eyes. What kind of Pokemon are you? He started to run away, but I could not let him go and get help, so I took the pin and stabbed him in the heart. The man fell down, but this time he did not scream. I think you killed him, said one of the Pokemon. I pulled the pin out of me, and his body then jumped up. Okay, let's get out of here before more humans come here, I said. Hey, since we're Pokemon, what are we going to call ourselves? Said one of the Pokemon. Why not Bayonet? I said. They all looked at me and nodded in agreement. Okay, let's get going. We left the dump, and then one of the Bayonets said, Where are we going to go now? We can't stay here. Let's find the map and see if there's a cave nearby, I said. We looked around and found a map. Then we saw a mountain that we could go to and live in peace. The place is called Mount Pyre, and we decided that there is no one can find us or harm us there. Before we left, I looked back at the city and saw the house where that evil boy lived. I knew that one day I would come back and find you and make you go through the pain you made me go through. Look at you standing there in fear. Don't you want to play with me? Because I sure want to play with you. Let me grab my pins and let's get this playdate started.